When we return, we'll take you outside the warehouse to reveal the amazing secrets behind magic's biggest illusions. How to make a 110,000-pound arm tank vanish right before your very eyes. And it's not done with smoke and mirrors.
Now a trick that one can try at home. Turning water into ice. And you don't even need a freezer. The magician pours the water into the mug. He jiggles it around. A little abracadabra. And the water's gone. Nothing but ice. How did he do it? This trick is really easy. When the illusion begins, the ice cube is already in the mug. There's also a sponge in the bottom. See? There it is. It's helpful when the sponge is the same color as the mug. The ice cube sits on top of the sponge. When the magician pours in the water, it is absorbed. He jiggles the mug around to make sure all the water is soaked up. A little magical gesture and out comes the ice cube. It's just that simple. Now the masked magician will perform a trick known as the mismatched girl. Opens the boxes one door at a time to show you there is no place to hide. Out comes the assistant. She's pretty well put together, but doesn't mean he won't tamper with perfection. He steps inside the box and he closes the doors. He opens the panel to show you that she is still inside. The box is spun around so you can see that she hasn't escaped through a back panel. I can tell you for a fact that she hasn't. Now the magician inserts the blades. They are made of solid steel and are designed to separate each of the boxes. It seems as if our assistant is being cut into pieces. Those boxes must be soundproof because I don't hear screaming. Once the blades are in position, boxes are taken down one at a time. Now the magician will attempt to reassemble his assistant. But he seems to have forgotten which box goes where. Oh well, he'll give it a try anyway. He opens the bottom box. There are her feet, right where they should be. He opens another box. So far, so good. Now the top box. Uh-oh. What are her thighs doing way up there? And what is her head doing down below? Something's not right. Looks like he's put the boxes back in the wrong order. Time for another try. The boxes are taken down again. Learning from his mistakes, the magician begins to reassemble the boxes. Now I think he's got it. One by one, he removes the blades. I hope he's got it right this time. It'd be a shame to mess up a body like that. Finally, the doors are opened, and there she is, one piece. Wondering what was done? Don't worry, here are the secrets. First, the assistant is loaded into the box. The magician opens the top door to show you that she is really inside and standing upright. He closes the door and the boxes are spun around. Inside, our assistant drops down and hides in a secret compartment in the bottom of the box. Below her is a trap door containing 2 mannequin feet. I bet you can figure out why. She puts the feet into position as if they were her own. The feet are dressed in stockings identical to those worn by the assistant to make the illusion seem more convincing. While the magician inserts the blades, our assistant gets into position. She uses a black cloth to conceal her body. Before the bottom blade is pushed in, she squeezes herself into the bottom box. Look how close the blade comes to her shoulder. One by one, the boxes are taken down. The colored stars on the sides of the boxes help the magician correctly assemble them. Each box has a front and a back side. The front is where the assistant hides, and the back is where the mannequin is. See the fake thighs? The boxes are turned so the parts of the mannequin are now in front. When the first door is opened, you are actually seeing the mannequin's legs and not the assistant's. The same is true with the torso. It's dressed just like our assistant. And no, those are not real thighs. Meanwhile, the assistant's head pops the second box so she can give that confused look. But if there's a solid steel blade between the boxes, then how does her head manage to get through? Take a look. There's a secret panel and the bottom blade opens up. See? Now there's room for her head. The magician shuts the doors. As soon as that happens, the assistant closes the secret panel, then hides back inside the bottom box. While the other assistants are busy taking down and reassembling the boxes, our assistant inside is busy putting the mannequin legs back into the secret compartment. When the first blade is removed, she begins to stand upright so she can finish the trick. The final blade is removed. The magician opens the doors. The assistant steps out. The illusion is complete.
Next, the big secret that magicians don't want to know. How to make a 110,000-pound army tank disappear, and it's not done smoke and mirrors.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. How to make a 110,000-pound army tank disappear. Other missions have made large fixed objects vanish, like national landmarks, hotels, and even airplanes. But no matter what the object, they always perform the trick the same way. The tank rolls into position, and the engine is shut down. It would take nearly 5 full minutes to fire the tank back up so it could move again. So you know it couldn't just drive away. While the masked magician inspects the tank, his assistants begin to lock it down with heavy chains. The magician makes sure the chains are secured, while the assistants move to the tank, where they attach still more chains. The chains are bolted to the ground. is now completely locked down. The magician walks under a 20-foot-long cannon and takes one last look at the tank. Everything's set. In order to pull off this amazing illusion, the magician needs a little help from this magical picture frame. There are no camera cuts or special effects involved in the creation of this illusion. I can assure you that this is one continuous shot. We have merely gone from a wide angle to a close-up. He reaches through the magical picture frame to prove that this isn't merely a painting or a mirror. It isn't. As he pulls down the shade, you can see that it has a drawing of a tank on it, and not a particularly good one. Let me assure you the tank is bolted down and couldn't be moved this amount of time. Presto. Tank is vanished. Where did it go? The magician walks over to the area where the tank used to be. How is it possible to make something that weighs 55 tons disappear into thin air, and so quickly? Don't worry, we'll let you in on the secrets. This is one disappearing act that is not done with smoke and mirrors. Here are the secrets. Once it is chained down, the tank never moves. Believe it or not, it stays in the exact same spot. This is the key to the trick. When we pull back, the secret is suddenly revealed. While the tank remains stationary, everything else moves. The magician, the camera, and the picture frame. They are all on top of a specially built platform that's on wheels, so it can roll from its position in front of the tank to a matching location without the tank. You never feel the move because everything is traveling together. Sometimes this trick is performed with a live audience present. I can tell you now that they are always in on it. When the shade is pulled, assistants have only a few seconds to scramble into new positions. Everything looks the same. Lights, the chains, the assistants. The tank is now gone. Of course, we know that it's right where it was when it began, just 20 feet away. Here you can see the two identical locations. And that's how to make an army tank disappear, or any other large object.
Magic's biggest secrets finally revealed. We'll be back in a moment.
That's all the secrets we have time for tonight. But magicians beware. There's a lot more where that came from. I'm Mitch Pileggi. Good night.
Now the masked magician performed an illusion known as Noah's Ark. This wooden structure is the Ark. Not sure how many pairs of animals he can magically conjure up, but you're about to find out. He opens the door to let you know there are no places for the animals to hide, and no trapdoors either. The front door is closed, then the back panel. A few magical gestures, and he reaches inside one of the ark's portholes. What's this? Looks like a little rabbit. He reaches inside again. 2 by 2, just like Noah. Now for the middle porthole. He reaches inside. A white dove. I'll bet another is close behind. And there it is. Rabbits and doves. Quite a magical ark. Now he reaches into the third porthole. Unbelievable. A tiny little puppy. Pretty cute, huh? Could there be another puppy inside? Of course. He reaches inside again, this time producing a tiny little chick, as opposed to the 3 bigger chicks standing near the ark. Now another little chick. And what is this? A full-grown duck. And now another duck. How many creatures can possibly fit inside this amazing ark? He opens the door and, wait a minute, one more beautiful creature, and also a kitty. How is this possible? Here are the secrets. First of all, before the trick begins, the animals are loaded into tiny compartments at the base of the ark. Don't worry, they're perfectly comfortable. There's plenty of room for them inside. As for the assistant, she hides inside the ark, waiting for the magician to open the back panel. Then, she climbs out of back and hides from view. The magician shows you that the ark is empty. He closes the front door first, so the assistant can climb back inside the ark without being seen. Once the front door is closed, the trick begins. The assistant inside the box carefully removes the rabbit from its compartment. The magician reaches inside and the assistant hands him the rabbit through the porthole. He reaches inside again and begins to pull out more animals. It's our assistant inside the ark creating all the magic. Pretty cute puppy, don't you think? The assistant pulls the kitty out of the compartment, puts it onto her lap, and gets ready to finish the illusion. Front door is open, and the masked magician has done it again.